Salaki, sir, can I get a breakdown of Romans 13 and 11 when it says knowing the time? What time is that, sir?
Perfect. Let's get it. Romans 13 and 11.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11.
Matter of fact, just because he said 13 and 11, let's start at verse 9. That's one of my favorite verses. Go ahead.
Romans chapter 13 and verse 9.
Mm-hmm. For
this, thou shalt not commit adultery.
Thou
shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal.
Damn, I'm thinking of Romans 9 and 13, ain't I? I got dyslexia, I Romans 13, and start at 10 for me, though.
Verse 10. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law.
Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. What does that mean? What is love? Go ahead.
Keeping the commandments.
Keeping the commandments, man. Like, you love your neighbor, you love your brother. That can never work ill. You understand? Imagine if we never understood the concept of hating on each other. Imagine how much we'll love each other. You get what I'm saying? Black people hate each other. Hispanic people hate each other. Imagine if we never knew how to hate each other. That's why the Lord said, love worketh no ill will. When you love your brother, remember, your neighbor was who? Who was your neighbor? Biblically, who was your neighbor? Razan. Huh?
Your brother.
Why? How you know that's true? You're right, but how?
Was your tribe. That's who you around primarily was your tribe.
Exactly. That's who you live by. You live by your people. You get what I'm saying? Right. So your neighbor was literally your brother, meaning like the same person from your tribe. You get what I'm saying? And we knew the law. We lived by the law. So the law meant what? We're gonna keep each other in the law. Brother, you hungry? You ain't ate? Come on, come to my crib. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got guests over? I got an extra room if you need all these things applied. You get what I'm saying? Because we were brothers, we was family. All right, get down if y'all need to too. Go ahead.
Verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
What time? How do we know what time we at? That was the brother question, right?
So what time is that?
Because what are we seeing? What time are we in? Yahweh, what time are we in?
Right now?
Yeah. A warrior, what time we in?
The last days?
Yeah. How do we know we're in the last days?
Because prophecy explains everything that's going to come to pass.
Absolutely. What did Christ say? What did Christ say in Matthew? When the disciples asked him, right? What did the disciples come to him and ask him? Somebody pull that for me. This is a precept for you, Malakma. Give me what the disciples asked Christ. What time it was going to be in Matthew the 6th chapter. All right. Is it Matthew the 6th? No, it's not Matthew the 6th. Matthew. It is 6th chapter, right? Huh? Yeah, when the disciples came to him, 6 and 21. Is that it? Am I tripping?
25, 50, down to 50 or something like that.
That's sir.
What is it?
24th chapter.
Excuse me, Matthew 24 and 6, right?
Look at Matthew chapter 24, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Now, read 13 and 11 for me, Parak.
Romans 13 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
To awake out of what?
Out of sleep.
So now, we know there's high time to wake out of sleep right now, right? Does people even in the world know that? You said a lot. People in the world even know that. Well, I understand what you meant, because some people do not know. You're absolutely correct. But some people in the world even know that this is the end of the world. You get what I'm saying? And how do you know it's going to be the end of the world? Read it one more time, bro.
And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
So the disciples asked Christ 2,000 years ago, when would this be, right? Matthew 24 and 6.
Book of Matthew, 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
You're going to hear wars, rumors of wars. Are we hearing about wars and rumors of wars? That's one. Go ahead.
See that ye be not troubled.
Uh-huh.
For all these things must come to pass.
Go ahead.
But the
Wait,
end
hold
is
on.
not yet.
Hold on. What was the question? Read 24 and 5.
Verse 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many.
Mm-hmm.
You shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Okay, hold on. We were the disciples. It's 21:3, the third verse. Excuse me.
Verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming?
Sign of what?
Of thy coming.
Sign of what?
Of thy coming.
What shall be the signs of your coming? That's what they asked him. Right? The disciples said, listen, when will these times gonna be? And Christ said something cold to the disciples. Keep going.
And the end of the world. And Christ answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you.
Mm-hmm.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ.
Salaki, stop right there. What does it say? I think Christ said that they was gonna be there with him. They were gonna be there again. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It might be a whole different chapter, but it's the same thing. And I want to answer the brother question, but I think I already did. Go ahead.
I got that precept.
Go ahead, Pratt.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 28.
Go ahead.
And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration.
In the what?
In the regeneration.
Then you follow Christ over and over and over again. That's what he's saying. Keep going.
When the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones.
Go ahead.
Judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
Y'all understand? That's what he told the disciples, right? So now in five chapters later, he's telling them again, the disciples is coming to him again. Remember, Christ is building a time because he's about to leave. Remember that, right? That's also going to go into the water baptism breakdown in a second too. He's about to leave.
It's
Krasa.
like I said, if I could, this kind of ties into what you just said right now, how he's telling them again chapters later because of how brothers will forget. And how you were saying earlier.
Come on.
Asking the same question again because they forgot the breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted to know more. Or maybe they did remember, or they just didn't remember it clearly.
Yeah.
And Christ is breaking it down to them more clearly.
How many times brothers heard this breakdown what I'm doing right now? You probably heard it 20, 30 times. But it's good to hear it again. Oh, I didn't catch that last time. Right? You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, I remember this, but I didn't remember this precept. This is good to me. I had that. You got to. It's a refresher every time because you might forget. You get what I'm saying? You might forget. Right? Keep going. Where we at? 24 and 3, right? Jump down to 6.
Book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Go ahead.
See that ye be not troubled,
Mm-hmm.
for all these things must come to pass.
Right. So now the Lord is saying all these things are coming to pass, and these things are all coming to pass. Wars and rumors of war, right. Pestilence, famines in diverse places. Earthquakes in diverse places. All these things. So now when the brother says, how we know what high time is right now. High time was 10 years ago for me. When I came into the church, I thought the world was going to end tomorrow. I was like, yeah, this is over with. Whoever else don't get in here tomorrow, it's over with. You get what I'm saying? Right. I came at the right time, baby. Yeah, save me, Lord, please. So, like, you think the high time is right now. You get what I'm saying? So to answer the brother question, right now, because what's happening to Black and Hispanic people, they're being oppressed in an amazing way. You get what I'm saying? An amazing way. And then I think in verse 8 of Matthew, you said Matthew 24? Or you said Matthew? Go to verse 8 for me.
Verse 8.
I got you, y'all.
All these are the beginning of sorrows.
Then he goes and said, these are the beginning of sorrows. You get what I'm saying? These are the beginning of sorrows. Remember in Revelations, he says, the first woe came, the second woe as well, and the third woe coming quickly. If you go look at the times of how long the world wars were, they were short, quick, like 6 years. The other one I think was, I think less than that, the first one. So you got to think about these things. You know what I mean? That was, and those first two world wars are like 10 years span. Y'all know that, right? Yeah.
20,
huh?
20 years span.
20 to the 40s, right? Yeah. So like 20 years span. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on. So we long overdue. Long overdue. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead.
So you said the first World War was in
20 something, I believe. Look it up. Just Google it. 1914. 1941, right?
November 11th, yeah.
The second one.
Second one was 1937
1936 until what? 1943.
to 1945.
8 years. So you're talking about 1914 to 1945. That's less than 30 years.
So like the first one started in July 28, 1914, and ended November 11, 1918.
4 years.
4 years.
First one.
Second one was September 1st, 1939 to September 2nd, 1945.
Yeah.
6 years.
So 2 world wars in less than 50 years.
Time that you could have a child.
Yeah, your child might be in both the wars.
Yeah, both wars.
Yeah. Your father was in the first one, your son in the second one. You get what I'm saying? So we long overdue.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. So like, it's high time is now, right now. You get what I mean? Everybody should know it should be right now. You see what's going on in the world, you should know that. So to answer the brother question, it's now. You understand?